Hey, what's up, Internet? Welcome to Saturday. It's Saturday here in Paris, and I just wanted to share one thought before off for a run. And sort of the thing that I've been thinking about over the last few hours, I guess since yesterday, is sort of this phenomenon that I call the price of free. And for me, the price of free manifests itself in that sometimes I'm personally a little bit oversensitive to spending money. And sometimes I'm so averse to spending money that I'll actually go against my own self-interest in trying to save a few dollars. And I'll try to get things for free. Now, what I mean by this in sort of the context of learning to code is I've spent a stupid amount of hours sometimes looking for a free version of a YouTube video. I guess a free version of a YouTube video. Most videos on YouTube are free, but I mean, there's something that I want to figure out how to solve in JavaScript or maybe in Ruby or maybe just like a simple CSS or HTML thing. And I get really stuck on trying to find an optimal way to do it, and yet because at different points in my life I've had less money than I'd like. Maybe that's a very common phenomenon for a lot of people, like not having as much money as you like unless you're rich. And I'm rich in meaning, so you got that going for you, Tolan. And now I'm referring to myself in the third person on a video that will probably someday be public, so maybe we'll get some sweet comments about that. Anyway, back to the point. I've found myself spending inordinate amounts of time looking for a free version of a video or an explanation when it would be pretty easy just to go onto like lynda.com. This is not a product placement. This is a phenomenon that I've noticed with myself, which maybe doesn't make it a phenomenon if it's only one person, sample size of one. But in any case, I'll know that there are sort of existing tutorials out there. Lynda is good. Watching code is cool. I think for JavaScript learning, or for learning JavaScript, there's a bunch of services out there where they have curated treehouse is one. They have a bunch of curated content and they can sort of give you the structured path. And a lot of times I find that there's some level of searchability, search functionality within their platforms, and that can be really, really valuable. But I still will spend like 2 hours, 4 hours, 8 hours a day, a weekend looking for stuff on YouTube. And I think it's just interesting in that I like don't value my time. Let's say I spend like most of my productive hours on a weekend, like my 8 hours of project time or whatever, of learning time, Googling stuff, on YouTube rather than paying $40 for curated content on LinkedIn Learning rather. I find that really, really interesting. So I guess the question I have for you is this a phenomenon that you can relate to, or is this sort of a challenge or an occurrence that you have in your own life where you could pay for something, you choose to not pay for it, you maybe don't get what you want, you don't sort of find the information that you want, and then you end up spending several hours, if not more, on doing this. I'll do the same thing with like trying to save like 50 cents on a package of pasta. Like I'll go across town. So maybe that's a behavioral trait, maybe it's learned, maybe it's like sort of innate, who knows. I'm sure someone knows, or a lot of people have opinions on it, but it can be really frustrating. So I think it's also an interesting question because not everyone has like $40 a month lying around to spend on something like LinkedIn Learning, but I know that in the long term, if I want to be a developer or a founder or whatever, I need to get better with sort of selectively using my time. So I look forward to your comments. I look forward to your feedback, whether it's about the subject of this video, whether it's about the format. We're in a new Airbnb, so that's why the environment looks a little bit different. Also, I'd love to know if you sort of preferred this type of video in that like I'm standing still versus the walking video where I have my Apple headphones and not, again, product placement, but like I have the little headphones which sometimes whack against my jacket and make a lot of annoying background noise. So look forward to your feedback on that too. And I'll see you hopefully again soon. Have a great weekend. Bye.